You have a sliding scale
Right.
on one of the axes of a 4-bar, which
So you
is
can
amazing.
take this from being the cute thing for elementary school
Yeah.
all the way up into the high school engineering.
Yeah. I had creative engineering at MIT with this for the postgrads,
And
which was
MIT,
really fun. Yeah,
Well,
because it's like when it's fun,
yeah.
you can apply all your stuff. Like I'm a mechanical engineer,
Right.
so I just use this to actually observe some of the things that I've been calculating on before.
Oh, cool.
So it's really fun to show. Now I modified it so it's actually, I think I made the inclination a bit off, so it's either faster or slower.
Right.
So let's look at it. I think it's arriving. It's okay, but it's that I moved it. So you never know what failure you did. But we also teach failing effectively.
Right.
And failing effectively is observing the failure, what happened, making an estimation of what went wrong, why did I make it go wrong, where could I apply this failure. So especially when we make these little robots, I just want to show a thing. I love showing the crazy robots. This is one of the most popular robots here at the fair. This is the I Want to Have New Friends robot.
Okay.
From a robot class where the objective was make a robot that makes you feel like it feels something.
Oh, okay.
So this is I Want to Have New Friends robot. We put him here on the table. Oh, it's too much stuff now on the table, but we put him down here. He's sitting there. He's looking for new friends. So do you want to be his new friend?
Yeah.
So then I hold this hand, you hold that hand with your left hand, and then we close the circuit. Right. So when we both hold, he has a new friend and he's super happy.
That's cool. Very cool.
So it doesn't have to be more advanced than that.
That's really cool.
Like they're screaming. So the thing is, to develop this kind of thing, you can't give them the design of the robot. We just start building and you sculpt your way to it.
Right,
because you see it's kind of complex.
Right.
But that happens through an iterative approach, and then they start feeding in a little bit of movement, and then they start noting down, this looks like it's calm, this looks like it's afraid, this looks like it's stressed. So we actually have empathy robot class with this.
Very cool.
But I love having different levels of engineering and soft skills mixed
so much
up.
you can do with this.
Yeah.
Using
This is my boomerang class. So we also use cardboard because it connects cardboard mechanically.
Yeah.
So you can see we can make mechanical 4-bar mechanisms with this. But this particular version, now I put on some stickers just to show how they actually modify the total weight and modify the radius of the throw. So I'm gonna just throw this.
Right.
And I'm going to throw it over here. So you have a really, really good boomerang.
Right.
But the thing is, building one really good boomerang doesn't teach you anything.
Yeah.
It's when you start modifying it that stuff happens.
Right.
So let's push it out of whatever we think could be a functioning boomerang, this shape.
Right.
So do we think it's going to fly? I don't know. Or I actually know that it flies. So. But if we film it in slow motion, you can see that it has a slightly eccentric rotation,
Right.
as opposed to the previous one, which was symmetric and has a concentric rotation. So it actually flies even better. It's a better boomerang right now. We don't know exactly why, but aerodynamics is very, very tricky.
Right.
But to explore aerodynamics, we teach them to observe it, film it with a slow motion camera, look at it, and note it down, and then make 5 versions each. Because that's when your brain is built to see all these little differences, to draw conclusions without you having to put it into words. But then if you're really, like for me as an engineer, I can put most of it into words.
Yeah.
And then the vocabulary makes sense.
Yeah.
But before that, it's
Very
tricky.
interesting.
Well, thank you for taking the time.
Thanks, Eric. I appreciate it.